Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, Knights Marvel's Blade. I've been looking forward to this one. I was actually surprised that I got it, because I pre-ordered it not that long ago. And this one popped up, and I got it in today. Actually, it was a few days ago when you're watching this, but today when I'm filming it. So let's take a look here. First off, right up here at the top, we've got the Build-A-Figure Mindless one. I don't know anything about that, who that is, what that is. But there's a few pieces. Looks like a head, and then like some red beam smoky things or something coming out of the eye. Warning, choking hazard, don't put blade in your mouth because he's got sharp weapons. I mean, my god. Ages 4+, we got the Legend series up here at the top. We have the, I'm assuming that's the Knights logo there up on the top of that. There you see Windows packaging, windowed packaging is back. So congratulations on all the people that don't open. Again, nothing wrong with that. There's no wrong way to do this hobby. You do what you do, you get what you get, and you like what you like. But there's Blade and all his bladiness. Marvel Knights, Marvel's Blade, Hasbro logo. On the side here, we've got some artwork from the comics. And on this side, same thing with the window. On the back here, we've got Marvel's Blade, blurb about him, that artwork again. Down here at the bottom, we have the picture of the entire wave with the mindless one there. So we've got an Iron Man blade, and who else we've got here? Marvel's Lady Bullseye. There's Iron Fist, the Fist Ninja. Who is that? Clea and Daredevil. I think it's King Daredevil is what that's called. And then down here, a bunch of jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3. You know what that means. If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys. That's right, you're welcome. And then Marvel and Hasbro on the bottom here, we've got jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and Barcode. All right, we're going to get him out of the box and get him on the pedestal, and we'll check him out. And here we have him on the pedestal. Let's take a look at the accessories. First off, we have the head of the mindless one, and the little, I'm assuming this goes over here in the side. Yeah, so we've got this sort of wispy red translucent plastic, somewhat semi-soft rubber. And then we have the head, this all in black, rocky-looking head. I know nothing about this character. I don't know if it goes in this side or that side, but there we have it. The head and this little thing that fits off onto the side there. That's supposed to be like, I don't know anything about this character or this creature or whatever it is, but these are the Build-A-Figure parts. I don't know. I may end up putting this thing together because looking at it on the package, it looked pretty cool. So I may have, use that with something. But I'll put those aside. And then here we have Blade and all his accessories. First off, we have the hands. We have 2 grip hands. He comes with 2 sets of hands, 2 fisted hands, and then 2 grip hands, as you can see right here. Just your standard hinge, in and out hinge. Unfortunately, even though he has a sword, I feel like one or both of these should have been up and down, but that's what we got. Then we have 2 glaives here with all in very shiny silvery plastic, as you can see there. And then we've got that burgundy blood red handle wrap on both of those. Looking pretty cool. And then we have 2 wooden stakes because he's a vampire hunter and you're going to have wooden stakes. I wish they would have done the whole silver stakes because they're obviously going for a Wesley Snipes thing here. But the silver stakes that would fit in a little thing around his. I can see a lot of custom stuff coming out of Etsy and eBay and stuff for this, which I'll probably jump on. So we've got the two wooden stakes here, and they're all in a very wood grainy looking. They're very, very soft rubber, very, very pliable. And then here we have his sword, not the sword from the movie, but it is a sword with that same blood red handle and then the silvery shiny plastic. And then here we have Blade, and I can already see that there are going to be a couple little things I'm going to nitpick on about this. Unfortunately, but he stands at approximately between 6 and 6¼ inches tall, to the top of his head. Amazing looking sculpt. Really, I kind of feel like there should have been another head that came with this, because we got the whole screamy, growly, angry face head, and I feel like we should have had a neutral head. But again, I can see customs coming out for this in a few different places. First off, they are definitely going for a very Wesley Snipes Blade look to this. We'll never, ever, probably ever see a Wesley Snipes Marvel Legends Blade because of licensing issues. But this is probably about as close as we're going to get. Looking at the sculpt, looks like a really good sculpt. We've got the scabbard for the sword in the back, or the sheath, if you will, which is attached to the back of the coat. The coat being... I don't like rubber capes and cloaks and stuff. And so this is going to be something that probably gets replaced. I don't know if we can get that off or not, and we may have to try to do that to do an articulation look at this. Another thing is that these arms seem to be perpetually out like this. Those arms do not go any further out, and I don't know if that's due to the coat or if that's just the way they're designed. But we've got that same reuse of the chest from the original Blade, and I'm pretty sure the same reuse of the pants, but this time all in black. We've got a little silver belt buckle right there. The face is a good sculpt. It does look good. The hair is very shiny. He's got his sunglasses on. We've got the teeth look really good. You can see the tongue inside of there. I mean, it is a good looking head sculpt. It's just a shame that we didn't have a neutral head on that as well. Got the red gradient inside that coat going from black to the blood red, which is very reminiscent of the Wesley Snipes Blade. Only this one, we got the sleeves rolled up right there. And then down we've got these combat cargo pants going down to some black combat boots. And then, of course, we've got that scabbard on the back that does have some... Okay, I thought that was some oriental glyphs, but no, that's just a stitching with the wrap that's attached to the coat and holding the scabbard into place. Looking at articulation, let's see if we can get this, because the coat is sort of a soft, rubbery material, and I feel like we can get this off, but it probably is going to need to be heated up. So I won't bother you and bore you with that. I don't know if... I don't think the coat is actually keeping these arms from going down. But let's just look at the head. For one thing, it's the static Marvel ball hinge underneath the head there, but it does seem like the neck and head is a separate piece going into the upper torso there. But we've got some pretty good down, some really good up, full rotation on the head. You just got to work it around the back of that coat. I'm pretty sure that this head, the head pops off effortlessly. So, oh, that's interesting. Look at that. We've got a little red behind the thing to give for the red in the mouth, a little back part right there. So the head comes off. You can do a custom head. So if you could pick up the Mezco head on eBay or something, which I do have one, and I'm going to get... I'll have my blade out, my little custom blade that I made in the lineup here at the end. We do have an ab crunch in the mid. Wait a minute. I'm passing up the arms. We got to talk about the arms. So we do have full rotation of the arms. I don't know if there's a butterfly joint in there. I don't think there is. We got full rotation of the arms, although the coat is really getting in the way. This coat's going to go. I'm going to find it. If somebody makes a coat, I'm going to replace this coat because I don't like it. It is soft rubber, but I just don't like it. I'm hitting the camera. Do have a bicep swivel and a double elbow, but it's only going right to there on that wrist, or on the wrist, on the where the bicep is, and then we've got. I thought that this was a sort of a gauntlet swivel, but that isn't. We do have full rotation of the wrist with an in and out hinge on the hands, and same on the right. Hinge at the mid torso to give us some ab crunch, which is good, but looks silly because the coat sticks out because it's rubber. And Hasbro can do soft goods. They proved that in the past. I don't know why this wasn't a soft goods coat, or at least this part was soft goods, but they did what they did. We've got a waist swivel there, which is good. Legs out to there. Not a drop down ball joint, but we do have a thigh swivel and I'm just going to move the leg out so we can do this double knee that goes right back to there and catches there. And then we've got a boot swivel, which is nice, and then detents on the feet and forward rocker. It is all the bottom part is pinless, but the top part is not. Let's get him. That's another problem too. This coat makes him very back heavy. You kind of have to get him to lean forward a little bit. Also the legs, there we go. Get the legs in, get that foot rotated inward. But yeah, the coat makes him very, as you can see, it's wanting him to go back. That's a shame. Let's get his sword in the scabbard here. And that goes in. And that does sort of lock into place, and it doesn't come out. Let's pop his hands out, which do come out very effortlessly. We'll put his left in and his right in. I'm hitting the camera. I need a bigger space to do this. I'm working on the space. It's like right over here. And again, I said this in my unboxing of the R2-D2, but pardon my finger. I cut my finger at work. So let's put a glaive in his hand. I don't think I'm going to be using the I don't think I'm going to be using the wooden stakes with blade. So there we go. He looks really good. It's just there's some issues with that. I got major issues. They could have made the coat softer rubber or cloth. The coat's a major problem with this. And another big problem with the coat is the scabbard is on the coat. So we're going to have major issues with that. But let's get him off of the pedestal here, and we'll line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. All right, here we've got him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett. My own custom blade that I put together using a Hasbro Marvel Legends blade and Mezco 1/12 Collective blade pieces. So what you have there is a Hasbro Marvel Legend series blade body with a Mezco 1/12 Collective head, coat, and jumpsuit. Then we have the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes and the Mezco 1/12 Collective Ascending Knight Batman. All in all, I mean, I really like him. He looks great, but big problem with the coat, big problem with the arms. I'm going to work on that, and we may come back and revisit this blade, and I will show you what I did with it. I'm going to look for custom heads. I may see if I can get another custom Mezco head, or I might just swap that out. I could just swap that out, and I can put the angry head on that because the peg is the same, so it should just fit right on there. And then I probably just need to get him a coat, but I'm going to have issues with the sword because the scabbard is affixed onto the back of that coat. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. They kind of dropped the ball with the arms and the coat. Other than that, it looks really good. It is a shame that we didn't get a neutral head, but the accessories are fine. The sword's fine. Everything looks good. It's just they could have done just a tiny bit better job with it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. That will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.